Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Hysteria Projects. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. This message is directed towards someone who may be feeling very weighed down right now. There's a lot of weight to this message. And this weight might stem from reflection. Looking back on things that you've overcome, things that you've been through, things of that nature, you've seen a lot of dark days. Emotionally, you've been through a lot of dark times. You are being guided by a passed over loved one. Whoever this loved one is somebody that has been guiding you through all of these obstacles and trying to help guide you in the direction of how to move. You could have had some situations within the past year or two that you really did follow inner guidance that you were given. Okay. Your spirit team has definitely been very much in communication with you. Okay. There is a lot of weight to this message, but the energy that's coming through, the weight feels as though it's not recent. There's nothing like recent that has happened. It's reflection. Your spirit team really wants to highlight here how powerful you are, how amazing you are. How amazing you are. I mean, you are strong. You have never given up, okay? You've never given up. You've been through a lot of pain. And every situation where you felt trapped, you always sought for a way out. You always it's coming through, you always turned your pain into something. You used it to grow. Yeah. You used that pain to grow. Ain't that right, Miss Kitty? Yeah. You are incredibly disciplined, but not in a rigid way. You're also extremely flexible. You care very much about other people, but not in like an egotistical way, like you care what people think of you. Not like that at all. Like you genuinely care for other people. You just show up as yourself. You're incredibly loyal. But you've gone through some things that would shake anybody to their core. You're fragile, but not like flour, like hand grenade fragile. You have a tough shell. You do. You have faced some of your darkest moments. And your curiosity about spirit, your curiosity about the beyond, really, beyond our knowledge, beyond our sight, that is actually what helped. How do I word this? It closed off the idea of unaliving yourself. You know, that curiosity about spirit, that curiosity, that innocence, that and your ancestors are guiding you. Your passed over loved ones are guiding you. Spirit is guiding you. And it's the other side. It's what you can't see with your own eyes. That's the reason why you're still here. That's what saved you. You know, you really have been through a lot. You know, you've had to go through so much judgment from your family, from strangers. You know, something's wrong with you, take a pill to fix it. But nothing was wrong with you. And you facing all of this darkness with the world, within yourself. Like I said, you made all of these things benefit you, make you grow. You know, that anger, you have understood, you know, more about what anger is. That feeling when it arises, you know, like you really have done a lot of reflecting. Why does this make you angry? Where does that stem from? And why does this bother you so bad? And all of these things are very difficult just in themselves, much less the outside world. And I'm getting, your world has been very dark, yet you have always been the light. You've been the light in other people's lives, and you've had to be the light in your own life. But you've never been alone. And you didn't let these things change you for the worse. You let them change you for the better. You know, you are an amazing person. And it's like each day that goes by, you're also learning how amazing you are. You know, you never give up. You keep pushing through. Like I said, you're the light. You've been the light in the darkness. And your spirit team wants you to reflect in this moment on how amazing you really are. You know, you've done so much reflecting on all these dark things and dark times and unsettling, uncomfortable situations and thoughts and, you know, everything. You really have been facing it, confronting it. And they want you to look at the beauty as well, not just the darkness, but the beauty. How beautiful you are. How you show up to others. how you've been a light to others. They really want to focus on the positive right now. And like I said, there at the beginning of this, there was such a heavy weight. And I don't know if you're reflecting on something very specific that is bringing you down, but you are a beautiful free spirit. You feel spirit all around you. And there was definitely some situation here where, somebody was preying on you somehow, some way, and you were guided on how to navigate that. And you listened. You definitely followed the guidance that you were given. There's times that it feels as though you reflect on the love that you have and the outpouring of love that you give. And because you don't receive that back, you feel as though that love you pour out just falls into a void. But you've definitely been learning how to pour that love back into yourself. And it seems as though by doing that, that is also strengthening your connection. You see so many different possibilities, so many different outcomes, yeah. And the thing is I mean, you are divinely connected, I mean, that's why you're here. That curiosity, You really have been through some darkness. And the thing is it's because of that darkness. It's that you went towards spirit. There was nobody there for you, nobody to really help you except the divine. Spirit has definitely helped you. They've definitely helped you learn how to balance your emotions. I mean, it's giving off that, it's almost giving off the kind of situation where, people want to medicate you, right? That you're all over the place. But look at the environment that you were in, right? Why was you all over the place? Your environment makes a big difference. The people around you make a big difference. The things happening beyond your control make a big difference. And you could have very well been having a normal reaction but you were too all over the place, right? So the world wants to suppress that. And it's coming through, like you stopped listening, you know. You definitely stood more in your own power. Like I said, you are fragile, but not like a flower, like a hand grenade. Okay? But a lot of that could have been these situations you were in that just constantly had your emotions up and down, up and down. And people think there's a pill that can fix everything, and there's not. And you know that. And you did all of this inner work. You really put in so much effort here. There is somebody here that you may have had some sort of 5D contact with. Okay. This could be the passed over loved one. Maybe not necessarily. But there is somebody here that watches you, thinks about you. You reflect back to this person. This is somebody that maybe you have inspired in some way. And you might not even know it in the slightest. But somebody that you've greatly impacted. You never stopped growing is the thing here. Okay? I wanted to say you never gave up. And you didn't. You never did give up. You're still here, right? But you did give up in a sense. There was a point there where you were in such a darkness. And you didn't know how to grow from that. And Spirit is what's been helping you with that. Spirit has been directing you and navigating you and putting you in situations and putting people in your life to re-spark certain things in your life, to strengthen the connection, to strengthen you. And they want your heart to be filled with love, to be filled with happiness and peace. You understand very well that every emotion is temporary. And to understand the emotions, or at least try to, you don't run from them. let's go ahead and just pull a final message here, because the message that's coming through so clearly is to focus on these beautiful, positive things that you've accomplished, that you've done, these beautiful aspects about yourself. Reflect on your authentic self in the present. You know, you do so much reflecting on past and so much reflecting on things and trying to grow and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Reflect on the beauty of you right in this moment. Because that's how everybody else is seeing you. That's how the divine is seeing you. That's how people that you truly have impacted see you. That's how your real friends see you. See yourself in that same light. You know, you're looking around. I'll hang on to this, but look at this picture for a second. You know, this is you. This is you. You're the light. And there was nobody there for you. Complete darkness. You had to be your own light. There's people out here that see your light, and it makes them want to shine as well. It says, letting go. I release my worries into divine hands and welcome inner peace, trusting all is aligned for my highest good. I know angels are guiding me through any challenges. Letting go opens the path to do something even greater. Let's pull one more. Hope. And that comes out twice. As I journey through life, I hold on to my faith in God. Divine love guides and protects me in every situation, no matter the challenges. I trust in my true nature. Today, I welcome life with the belief that light always returns and endless possibilities await. I'm telling you, your ancestors, your spirit team, they are so proud of you. They really are. You're so proud of you, and they want you to see how amazing of a person you truly are. How much you've overcome, how much you have let go, and how much you have continued to hold on at the same time. Okay? You really are an amazing person. So if this message resonates with you, just know you're never alone. And they are so proud of you. Until next time.